How's it going, everyone? It's Drago. So, My Hero 1's Justice 2. Uh, it's a game. So, yeah, I played it a bit, and here's my thoughts on it. For one, I'm not the greatest at fighting games, but my goodness, the controls in this game are simple. I was playing on the PS4, and you got squares, you're like light attack, triangle and circle, and you don't even really even have to hit any directional things to do any special moves. It's dummy stupid. The move list is basically the same for every character. I'm not oh man, I really want complex combos, but my goodness, man, you couldn't even spice up some regular combos into this, Mortal Kombat combos, nothing. They 100% had to make this for casual people. There's no way that they're gonna do fighting game tournaments with this game because it's way too simple, and any pro players would probably just stop. There's no depth to it. I'm just gonna go through the modes of the game just kind of randomly and whatnot. So you get the story mode, which is basically the anime from the second half of the third season to season 4. It's fine, but they literally just took screenshots from the anime itself. They literally just took screenshots of it, did really weird keyframe animations to it, and put it into a comic panel thing. It's really not too great, and it kind of ruins pacing and really good moments of things. If you're gonna do that, just play the anime scene. They couldn't even bother to recreate it in the game. They're yeah, we're just gonna take screenshots from the show and whatnot. It's really, I always watch I always prefer to watch things with a dub, okay? I don't know Japanese. I don't know other languages. I only know English, okay? Me having to stare at the bottom of the screen to see what they're saying and actually not watch what they're doing. You really notice this in the fights in the game, because during the fights there is no subtitle, so I don't know what freaking move. Is he doing a Detroit Smash? I have no idea, because it doesn't say it. Even the character select, sometimes it tells you it's the narrator's talking, but I don't know what he's saying because he's speaking Japanese. So that bothers me a little bit. But story wise, it's the anime. Kind of awkwardly placed fights at times, because it's maybe a serious moment, all of a sudden it goes to a random fight. I wouldn't buy this game for the story mode. If you're gonna want to see the story of this, just go watch the anime or read the manga or something. Okay, mission mode. It is basically you pick a character and you do fights with limited health. Basically towers from other games, except you just have limited health. Or I think in Mortal Kombat it was survival mode or something like that. It's fine. It's not my cup of tea. I don't really like those limited health modes anyway, because I'm not too great with fighting games. Free battle, which is just regular fights against computers or LAN or something. I'm gonna skip over online for a second and just go to arcade. Arcade is literally towers from other games, to where you pick your character, you just fight a bunch of battles. You don't have limited health. Each fight is you're at full health. You just do a bunch, get a reward at the end. It's basically towers from other games. Alright, online. I have some problems with online. aka, let's say you do a match, okay? It just straight puts you into a match. It doesn't give you a character select. Let's say you do, I know when I was first playing online, I think it defaults you as Deku, Uraraka, and Bakugo, okay? But let's say the other dude is the exact same, the other dude's Deku as well. it doesn't change any of your outfits to say who's who, you know? Like, so I got, if someone is going against you as the same character, oh my goodness, you cannot tell who the flip is who, because they don't like change your color or anything. It makes it a freaking nightmare. But the fact that there's no character select, you have to click character select at the menu and then queue into a match. So let's say you beat your match, like you can search for opponent, like, or back to menu. There's like no really great way to rematch a guy. You're a fighting game. If you want to rematch someone, rematch. So let's just say you get whooped by a dude and you're like, oh, I wasn't playing that character I really wanted to play. I want to rematch him, but you have a character. It's like, you can't do that. Let's say you play Mortal Kombat and I'm like, oh, I'm playing Scorpion and I'm not doing too hot against this guy, but I feel like I can beat him. What if at the end of the match for Mortal Kombat, I would be able to character select, like pick Sub-Zero, for example, and then maybe whoop this guy. You can't do that in One's Justice 2. You just have to hope that your loadout is good enough. It needs a lot of fixing for their online mode. It needs rematch, it needs character select, which it's 2020. Why don't you have these in your game right now? Really? Come on. You can do better than this. My online experience was fine. I didn't really have too many leggy matches. I guess that also goes into my next thing of, I don't know what I usually don't have performance problems in games, but my goodness, man, the frame rate in this game drops drastically all the flippin' time. Like, you do any special move, that frame rate is down. I don't even want to imagine what this game plays like on the Switch. Just regular fighting when nothing really is happening on the screen. I swear, I don't know if it's just my copy or something, it like tanks that frame rate, and I don't know what's causing that for me. I don't have this in any other games. This is like the only game I seem to be having problems with. I know I talked about this a little bit, but it does baffle me that this game doesn't have a dub. My Hero is super popular right now, and especially since for the story mode they ripped just stills from the thing. You couldn't rip the audio from like the Funimation dub, really. It's just how I prefer things. I don't want to watch the bottom of a screen. I just want to watch the animation that people worked very, very hard on. So that's why I always like it. And I just like it in my language. If it's not perfect, you get the general gist of it, you know? That's what I care about. And I would say for My Hero, pretty much everything's accurate to like the manga at least and the anime. They're not like saying freaking rice cakes or jelly donuts, you know? They're staying pretty accurate on that. I swear it was whoever was the company that made this beforehand. They did a survey like, hey, do you guys want to dub in the game? And it was like overwhelmingly yes. And they didn't do it. I don't know why they have this, like, you'll just randomly do your moves and it'll be like this yellow immune move. Like, let's say you're like going to punch a guy and he does this like yellow immune move. Like, he is gonna guarantee to hit you. Like, he has a like he has like invincibility frames. And it's dummy stupid. I don't know why the flip is in the game. It's really annoying to fight against. It just happens randomly. A kind of cool thing I liked was like certain characters, when you do certain moves, it'll like rip part of their clothes. Like Deku, if he does like a Detroit Smash, it'll like rip the like, clothes off his arm. Okay, you do that, but you don't do other like character interactions, I should say. Like Mortal Kombat, like if you cut someone with a knife, their clothes show they got cut with a knife, you know? I know pretty much every character probably has at least some scene at some part where they were kind of injured. You couldn't even make it look like you injured them slightly, like when you hit them, like really? You know, they kind of did the cool thing of like, oh, wow, they actually look battle damage, but it doesn't affect other people, so it kind of throws you out of it a little bit, but it's kind of a cool thing. Overall, you know, I'm a really big My Hero fan, and this game didn't do it for me. I'll say like some people's moves are really flashy, like, Even it's kind of fun, some of the team moves, because certain combos of characters will have special animations and stuff come up, and those are cool, and they do like a team special move and stuff. So I like those. The fighting being awkward, frame rate, no dub, just everything being pretty simple. Like, I don't feel like I gotta like dedicate myself to one character. Like Mortal Kombat, for example, again, I really felt like I had to learn one character to be really good at the game, like learning Sub-Zero. This game, it's like, once you know those basic controls, you know every character in the game. And there wasn't really any learning process for me. So I think it's really simple, it's really casual. The game's fine. I wouldn't buy it at full price, maybe if it's 20 bucks or under, but yeah, those are some of my general thoughts on the game. So this is Drago, signing out.